Welcome back to Infinity Learning and part two of theories of motivation. Now, in this part, I would like to talk very briefly about Abraham Maslow and Frederick Herzberg. Now, Abraham Maslow, born in 1908 and died in 1970, introduced, along with Frederick Herzberg, introduced the neo-human relations school in the 1950s, which focused on the psychological needs of employees. Maslow put forward a theory that there are 5 levels of human needs and which employees need to have fulfilled at work. All of the needs are structured into a hierarchy, and I'll come on to his hierarchy in a second. And only once a lower level of need has been fully met would a worker be motivated by the opportunity of having the next need up in the hierarchy satisfied. For example, a person dying of hunger will be motivated to achieve a basic wage in order to buy food before worrying about having a secure job or a job contract or the respect of others. So if we look at it from an organizational point of view, a business should therefore offer different incentives to workers in order to help them fulfill each need in turn and progress up the hierarchy. Managers should also recognize that workers are not all motivated in the same way and do not all move up the hierarchy at the same pace. They may therefore have to offer a slightly different set of incentives from worker to worker. Now, Maslow's theory of hierarchy looked at 5 levels. Level 1, so at the base level, he called psychological needs. So things like hunger and thirst. Okay, so that would come in at level 1, psychological needs. Once you've secured your psychological needs, then the next level is safety needs. So security and protection. Once that need has been satisfied, you move on to the next level, which are social needs. And those are a sense of belonging and love. Once you've secured that, then you move on to the 4th level, which are esteem needs. So self-esteem, recognition, status. Once you've reached that particular level, the next level, the 5th and final level, is self-actualization. Okay, what am I here for? Is this all that I have achieved? What more is there? Let me move on to Frederick Herzberg. Now, Frederick Herzberg had close links with Abraham Maslow and believed in a 2-factor theory of motivation. Now, he argued that there were certain factors that a business could introduce that would directly motivate employees to work harder, and he called those motivators. However, there were also factors that would demotivate an employee if not present, but would not in themselves actually motivate employees to work harder. And those he termed hygiene factors. Now, he theorized that motivators are more concerned with the actual job itself. For example, how interesting the work is and how much opportunity it gives for extra responsibility, recognition, and promotion. Hygiene factors are factors which surround the job, rather than the job itself. For example, a worker will only turn up to work if a business has provided a reasonable level of pay and safe working conditions. But these factors will not make him or her work harder at their job once they are there. Importantly, Hertzberg viewed pay as a hygiene factor, which is in direct contrast to Frederick Taylor, who viewed pay as a piece rate in particular. Hertzberg believed also that businesses should motivate employees by adopting a democratic approach to management and by improving the nature and content of the actual job through methods. So some of the methods managers could use to achieve this would be job enlargement. So workers being given a great variety of tasks to perform, not necessarily more challenging, which should make the work more interesting. Job enrichment, for example, involves workers being given a wider range of more complex, interesting, and challenging tasks surrounding a complete unit of work. This should give a greater sense of achievement. Then we have empowerment. Empowerment means delegating more power to employees to make their own decisions over areas of their working life. Okay. So these four pioneers really shaped the methodologies and theories of motivations over the last 100 years. Those four people are not by any stretch of the imagination the only theorists who helped shape the theories of motivation. But when we talk about theories of motivation and people theories of motivation, these are the four godfathers, if you like, that we always refer back to because their theories were groundbreaking, and even now in the 21st century, essence of their theories are universally accepted and practiced on a daily basis. Thanks very much for watching this part two of people's theories of motivation. I look forward to speaking to you again in another video, which I shall be doing very soon. Goodbye.